Howdy, folks. No, it's been a long time since I've actually done one of these. But hey, I got a new phone. You may notice that this is now in 4K at 24 frames per second. I may not upload it in 4K. Who knows what I'm going to do. But I'm here at the AMC Showplace 12. It's now just called AMC 12. It's undergone some renovations because now look, we've got an IMAX in the theater. How about that? But unfortunately, I know this is also a little bit late. I'm going to be checking out Star Wars The Last Jedi. I know this came out Christmas, but unfortunately, I was not able to see it until now. So I'm going to go in and see what's going on with Star Wars. I know a lot of people are very divisive about it. So let's see what happens.
When I found you, I saw raw, untamed power. And beyond that, something truly special.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake. And I need help.
I've seen this raw strength only once before. It didn't scare me enough then. It does now.
Let the past die. Kill it. If you have to. That's the only way to become what you were meant to be.
We are the spark that'll light the fire that'll burn the First Order down. Come on! This is not going to go the way you think. Fulfill your destiny.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
Back at home after the movie, Star Wars, I've always grown up watching. And I think it's safe for me to say that, I'm glad that all these, these new movies are coming out. But this one, I clearly enjoyed. I do have some issues with The Last Jedi. Everybody's pretty much seen this movie, so if you haven't, what's your problem? Go see it. Even I was late to it, but I eventually saw it. There's things I liked, and there's some things that just drove me crazy, and it just... there was a couple characters that do some twist things. Do you think that they're a good person or are they a traitor? I'm not going to say who they are, but there was one character, Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Benicio del Toro as the Code Breaker. I thought he was a little bit better than the I can't even think of her name than the leader that was taking over for Princess Leia. Even though she was supposed to be a good character and she's not a villain at all, but I liked Benicio del Toro's better, even though he ends up being a villain and helping out the bad guys. Yeah, and I can see why people are a little frustrated with Luke. In this movie, he kind of comes across as a little whiny, a bit just crybaby-ish, you might say. And I think I thought it was quite good how they show what actually happened, why Kylo Ren switched to the dark side. Or I should say what provoked him switching to the dark side and working for Snoke. I think this isn't out of this whole new series that they're doing of Star Wars, this is not the strongest entry, I will say. Even though I think what they're trying to do is pull like an Empire Strikes Back and have the characters go more darker in tone, and it does do that. It takes the characters down a little bit darker road than from The Force Awakens. However, Rey, I would have liked to have seen a little bit more out of her. She keeps trying to convince Luke to come back and, train her. And she's so powerful with the Force that she does have what it takes. But Luke is very hesitant because of what happened with Kylo Ren. Yeah, I can kind of see why fans are really divisive against The Last Jedi, and it didn't do as well as what The Force Awakens did. But I think they did what they could with it. Yeah, I think Disney is doing the right thing with these stories. They can only do so much. And plus, they have Marvel on their hands, and so it's really, this is definitely not the strongest entry in the whole series. It is better than the prequels, I will say that. But it's just, how do I want to say, there was things in it I liked and there was things I didn't like, and I just thought they could have kind of come up with something just a little bit better, but it's not a throwaway movie. It is an entertaining movie. It's action-packed. It does run a little bit long, but that's okay. The Star Wars movies are all 2 hours plus, so take that or leave it. But yeah, I enjoyed The Last Jedi. Again, I don't think it's the strongest film in the whole series, but it's definitely worth seeing. I definitely will be adding it to my Star Wars collection, when it comes out on disc-based media. So, it's just an entertaining movie. So, from me to you, see you later.